Yeah. Cause, hey! Yeah, people, yo. We've got a sad report today. Well, we actually got the sad report from yesterday or about 2 days ago. Not sure. It's how times fly. I've mentioned this before and I'm going to say it again. Scientists have realized that God have shortened time ever since the year of 2017. So scientists believe and they're claiming that 1 hour is now equivalent to 45 minutes back in 2017. Okay, so an hour now is equivalent to 45 minutes back in 2017 and beyond. You know what I'm saying? So time has definitely shortened. Days are going by very fast. You got to make use of your time. You got to be productive. You know what I'm saying? So now we're here talking about the death of Oliver Tree, who many have claimed that he was a social media influencer. He was like a content creator and he was an artist. Okay, so I'd listened to one of his most popular song, right, with a large number of views. It's at half half a billion views, right? So that's 500 mil almost. We're talking about. You got a lot of fans, and he's very popular. So Oliver Tree is the name. And us here in Jamaica, we have a very popular Oliver who does comedy, and they share some similar traits like the round face. The Oliver Tree here, he has similar traits with our number one Jamaican comedian who is called Oliver Samuel. You know what I'm saying? But he's black, and Oliver Tree seemed to be an Asian dude. You know, um, I wouldn't want to say whether Chinese or Japanese because they can be somewhat sensitive about that, okay? And it's hard for us to tell the difference between Japs and the Chinese, but according to them, it's easy to differentiate themselves. So, it's really a sad one to see that Oliver Tree had died in an helicopter crash, right? Similar to the likes of Kobe Bryant. There's a lot of similarities with the death or with the life of Oliver Trees amongst other black guys, who are popular and famous and well respected, you know what I'm saying? So it's very sad. Let us begin with some information about him before we get into the helicopter crash, right? And show y'all that and what had caused the helicopter to, you know, loses its aviation, powers and just fell to the ground, exploding, engulfing fire. Cars below on the ground caught on fire from the crash landing of the helicopter, and there were both two helicopters that had crashed. It seemed that they have touched each other, maybe. More than likely, they have brushed each other, and you know how delicate the helicopter could be with just piece of that rotary missing or broken off. It can cause everything to go haywire. You know what I'm saying? So let's look up Oliver Tree's history. Oliver Tree. Um. Mhm. Yeah. So U.S. musician Oliver Tree dies in helicopter collision in Brazil. It was a collision for sure. So he is the sorry, the alternative pop US musician and internet personality. Oliver Tree was among 6 people who had died when the helicopter he was traveling collided with another there in Brazil. There, both of them collided. From seeing the video, I could tell that there was a possible collision between both of the helicopters because they were close together doing whatever they were doing. I'm not sure if it was a stunt or a movie scene they were filming, some short film or whatever, or music video, but some stunt was being conducted in the air with both of the helicopters, and Oliver Tree sadly was in one, as well as for the others who had died. You know, it's so sad. And other famous vlogger was a part of the accident who had lost his life too. So we're really sad that everyone lose their life, not just the popular guys. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy, man. He was born um damn. When did Oliver Tree release his first album? He released his debut single as Oliver Tree, Welcome to LA, on May the 26th, 2017, accompanied by another single called All I Got in February of 2018. So his first release was in 2017 on May the 26th, and his other release came in the following year of 2018, just in February, the beginning, the second month of the year, right? Oliver Tree released his major label debut EP, Alien Boy, along with the double music video for All That Ex Alien. So you see, you love the music videos and the filming, it seems. Who is Oliver Tree Nickel? Oliver Tree Nickel was born on June the 29th, 1993 in Santa Cruz. We have a Santa Cruz here in Jamaica, a place called Santa Cruz or Santa Cruz. It's in St. Elizabeth. It was destroyed by the hurricane Melissa. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, guys. But there's quite a few Santa Cruz places that is named Santa Cruz across the world. You know what I'm saying? And it says that Oliver Tree studied business at San Francisco State University for 2 years. Oliver Tree launched his solo recording career as Tree in 2010. By then, he had made presentation for performances such as Skrillex and Zed's Dead. You know what I'm saying? Now, who is Oliver Tree? He often writes, acts, and directs sketches in comedy videos and has worked with companies such as FUCK Jerry. He released his debut single as Oliver Tree, Welcome to LA, 2017, when his Oliver Tree new album, Cowboy Tears Out. That's 2022, February the 18th. So his death, let's look at his death. What does it say about his death? So Oliver Tree, the eccentric musician, right? The eccentric musician known for his viral hits like Alien Boy and Life Goes On, tragically passed away at the age of 32 following a helicopter crash in Rio de Janeiro. That's in Brazil, guys. The musician-born Oliver Tree Nickel was one of 6 people unalived when 2 helicopters collided mid-air over the Brazilian city, right? Not the Brazilian here, the Brazilian city in mid-air, right? Oliver Tree was on one of the helicopter's passenger list, and his death has left fans and the music community in shock. And why has it left it in shock? Because we've seen a lot of these celebrities with large number of fans die some horrible and unexplained death. You know what I'm saying? And the first thing came to my mind was some Illuminati thing, you know what I'm saying? Because of the similarity with the Kobe Bryant and the similarity of the helicopter crash, and you know, all these things make you gotta look deeper than what is at hand, or on just the surface level. So we because I've read a lot of secrecy, a lot of books that talks about the secrecy of the world, and a lot of things that I be speaking of on my channel over the years. From I was very young, I've been exposed to a lot of deep, knowledgeable books and material, right? And the thing is, I have to, look deeper and conclude my own analysis, or conduct, I should say, my own analysis. And this guy here on this page that you're seeing right here, he goes by the name Reality dot Revolt, right? one of the most powerful exposers. He exposes everything. He finds the truth. He's blessed. This guy you're seeing on the screen, he's blessed. He's got a great level of intelligence. He knows how to suss out all the secrets that hide right before our faces. And he has found out a lot about the death of Oliver Trees. And it's definitely a sacrifice, guys. I mean, with the World Cup going on, I spoke about this. I told you in one of my earlier previous videos that the universe showed me that while this World Cup be going on, a lot of things be going on as well that we should try to, expect and to look out for and to be aware of, instead of getting caught up in the fun and the season of the game. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to read this post and see what it says. You know what I'm saying? Before we let it play. And I'm going to play one of Oliver Tree's popular songs so y'all could hear what's going on. Okay, so with the whole World Cup thing going on in the US, right? We know that US is the Babylon. That is the main Babylon, USA, right? A lot of blood must spill. They believe in blood spilling, right? And we've seen where they have the World Cup. So we expected a lot of blood to spill, okay? And this is just the beginning. It's not over yet, guys, okay? Now, 6 people had died. We know the power of 6, and we know the importance of what 6 represents when we're talking about the Illuminati and secret society. You know what I'm saying? So this post reads that Oliver Tree crash happened exactly 333 weeks after Kobe Bryant helicopter crash. And 333 is a very significant numeral that represents something devastating, something meaningful to the secret society, and for demons and all these entities, And timing is very important to these people. Timing, numbers, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So they're saying that his crash happened exactly 333 weeks after Kobe Bryant's helicopter crash. Day for day, just before turning 33 too. Look at that. Just before Oliver Tree turns 32. His birthday is right around the corner. Those who decode knows it's coded. Okay, so this guy, he knows how to decode everything. We're going to check out Oliver's Tree date of birth before we finish reading this. Hold on. Oliver Tree's date of birth. Let's look when his birthday was coming up. Birthday, born day, Tree birth day. Let's see. Oliver Tree rock singer birthday June the 29th. Oh my goodness, just before his 33 birthday. So the 29th of this month. That would be the next 14 days from today. Sila. Okay? So those who decodes knows how it's coded. I definitely know how it's coded, and I can decode a lot of things, but I'm not as good as our reality revolt guy here, right? And he continues, says to learn to recognize the patterns, connect the dots, and decide for yourself. That is so powerful, because all I've been telling you guys is to watch the wonders and the sign that align with the time. It's similar, and he phrased it in using other words, right? So the other words he used were pattern and connect the dots, which I always say to connect the dots, right? So y'all should follow Reality Revolt. Okay, he's brilliant, very intelligent, very witty, very wise, brilliant man. Okay, intellectual. Now let's play this video. Oh, let's listen to the song. Let's get to Oliver Tree's song. This is one of his songs. You guys will love it. I do. I love it. Let it play. The love was a nasty one. Me. Baby, don't distract me. Green lost her. I really wanna. Baby, face on Tandre. No, 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 no. The chorus is catchy, but did you hear what he just said? He said, "You double face it, play me like an entendre." So she's a double face entendre. He mix it with, the likes of two meaning in one lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Comparing her double crossing ways with the likes of an entendre from, some phrase or some saying that has multiple meaning. So that was crazy. And this chorus is catchy. On and 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 on. I love this song from I heard the first time. And I love the flow. Baby, you keep calling me. I can't driving. I say it's the way that me and you know that it'll attract me. On and on and on and on and on. On and on and on and on and on. On and damn, life goes on. He did this song like 5 years ago. So let us get into this video. You know what I'm saying? Let's see the secrecy of what the sacrifice that he was sacrificed unfold. And our guy here, Reality Revolt, had found out. Look at this. Let it play.
Meurt dans un crash d'hélicoptère.
Okay. So he said that Oliver Tree, right, in a helicopter crash. Now we gotta stop this because the guy in the video, he speaks a different language. I'm not sure if it's Italian or something, I think. Now, this is the helicopter crash you guys seen, right? The helicopters were close to their one another, right? Here you see one of the helicopter right here and the other is right there. Okay? So the propellers had seemed to have touched one another, right? So let's break this down.
Explosion, voiture en feu.
Explosion, right? So when the helicopter dropped, there were many cars right here. All this can be a setup too, because you know how the conspiracy goes. Everyone was focusing on the World Cup in America while this was happening elsewhere there in De Janeiro, Brazil, right? What's the place called? Rio de Janeiro, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brazil. It's a popular place though.
Et ferraille partout.
And debris everywhere. Look at that. Okay? It said at least 6 dead after helicopter crashes in Rio de Janeiro. That is it. That is the name of the place in Brazil.
Exactement comme l'imagerie de...
Okay, so look at this. It shows a bunny rabbit. I don't know where he got this from, okay, but he's showing exactly like the imagery, this imagery here, okay. So there, it's like a 3-part. There's like a triangle within this here, within the heart, and this heart is a Illuminati thing, okay. It represents anal sex, I think, right? That is why they put the arrow through the heart. They call this a heart, but our heart looks nothing like this. So they lied to us, right? And the arrow through the heart would represent a penis, okay? And this would represent an anus. That's why they say shoot the arrow through the heart. Okay, now you see the triangle form here, okay? Let us show you the triangle form in this video, in this picture here. So it's like a triangle, if you check it. It's more like this. It's more like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so let's see what he says after he points out this, the rabbit. Okay, because it's probably how deep the rabbit holes go, Looking at how deep the rabbit holes go. That's the rabbit there. And the rabbit ear. Okay, let's see now.
Des albums. Et ce triangle Illuminati récurrent.
Oliver Tree debut album Ugly is Beautiful featured the hit single Alien Boy, Hurt, and Let Me Down. Okay, so the Let Me Down is like the helicopter came down, right? And the Alien Boy, we got a lot of alien people going around, and he said he's hurt, right? So it's like he's telling them to hurt him, right? That's the code. So we may have to go back because we missed out quite a few things. So the Let Me Down, right, represents the helicopter to let him down, right, into this fire here. This is the fire that the helicopter had caused. Because this is the signal the Illuminati and secret society works with, you know? So all of that says something about what's currently happening. The Illuminati triangle. Let's pull it up a bit.
Oliver Tree meurt dans un crash d'hélicoptère. Explosion, voiture en feu et ferraille partout.
Okay, so it says explosion, debris everywhere, and cars caught fire. Exactly like the imagery. What imagery?
Exactement comme l'imagerie de ses albums.
Oh, this.
Et ce triangle.
And this recurring. So he did this in a music video, I believe, with a fire in the background.
Illuminati récurrent. Son crash a eu.
His crash happened. Okay, so he's actually translating what he's saying.
Lieu 333 semaines.
Okay, now this part here is important, okay? So duration variation. Okay. Review. We may need to go back to see what this chart detail really, because I don't know what does this detail. Let's sketch that part.
De ses albums. Et ce triangle.
It's a triangle, but triangle.
Illuminati
Hold on.
récurrent. Son crash.
His crash happened. His crash happened. Crash.
A eu lieu 330.
What is this now? Okay, Sunday, January 26, 2020. Okay, between dates of his, what would this be? Time between dates include end dates from Sunday, January 26, 2020 to Sunday, June the 14th. June 14, 2026. So this timeline is from Sunday, January the 26th in 2020, the year of Corona, right? And it marks the time between that time of the year 2020, Sunday, January the 26th, to this date, Sunday, June the 14th, 2026. I don't know why they mark these time period, but it says time between dates included end dates from Sunday. Okay, so this is when Kobe Bryant had died. Yes, Kobe Bryant had died Sunday, January the 26th, the year 2020. That was when Kobe Bryant died. Okay, so it's just 2,331 days, which equivalent to 333 weeks. Okay, so Kobe had died now for 2,000. It has been 2,331 days since Kobe had died, but that would equivalent to 33 weeks. Okay, 333 weeks. What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm doing me. I'm living life right now, man. And this is what I'm gonna do till it's over, till it's far from over. Okay, Oliver Tree, blessings in the sky, staying looking high. Yeah, rest in peace, Oliver Tree, and the 6 people that had been with him. You know what I'm saying? Such a sad news. Let's continue.
3 semaines après celui de Kobe
Okay, so yeah, we got through that. Kobe Bryant name he's saying.
Bryant, juste avant.
Okay, there, Kobe Bryant fatal crash prompt call for tighter safety measures for helicopter. So why wasn't the measures tighter? Because it had to happen. They wanted it to happen. It was ordained to happen. It was planned to happen. You know what I'm saying? Just this was Kobe Bryant's site where his helicopter had crashed in the year of 2020 in January. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everything aligns, similarities, connect the dots, and believe what you want to believe. You know what I'm saying?
ses 33 ans et avant de passer les
Oliver Tree dead at 32. So 32 is 6. Y'all know the importance of that number, right? Musician and cult icon dies in helicopter crash in Brazil. And that is why it's important that you have a cult following. Because cult is cult, that is also tied to culture. And so many black people fight about culture. When it's change the word, man. We ain't fighting about no culture. What cult is it? Or maybe cult have its good way because we could have a cult following that's good, right? But I mean, the term is just bad when we're speaking English. You know, we need another term for the term cult, you know, to get rid of that bad energy that terms bring. You know, so Oliver Tree died at 32. Musician and cult icon dies in helicopter crash in Brazil, June the 14th, 2026. Dead before his 33rd birthday, which would be 29th of June, we had highlighted. So, dead before his 33rd birthday, damn. And before reaching what? I don't know if it's its sub amount of subscriber. Let's see what more it has to say. Excuse me while I light my spliff. Joy and let me take a lift. And baby, go and take it easy. Take it easy. Go on, take it easy.
3,3 millions d'abonnés.
Okay, there he has 3.3 million followers. No, okay, so that's 3 million and 300,000. So he has 3,300,000 followers on Instagram. That's Instagram with a blue tick. You know what I'm saying? Oliver Tree. Damn, that is so sad. And that's him right there. That's his face right here in the on the page right here. Oliver Tree. So sad to see that you're gone, my G. Stay prayed up. Yo guys. And he just started his biggest tour, one of his biggest tour. He has like a 4 month of tour, and he just did his last one for June, and he had a whole numerous amount of dates for July on this tour, and he had August dates lined up for the tour. So he died in the midst of starting his tour. He did like six performances already. He had covered that amount, you know, but he wasn't having any more. When you look at his list, his tour dates, he never had any more shows until the next month in July. So this is just weird how it happened right when he done his last tour for this month, you know?
Il a aussi 126 publications.
Okay, so he also had 126 posts. We gotta check everything. This is how you decode. Okay? Let's see what the number 126 detail or expose.
Comme la date de décès de Kobe.
There, Kobe Bryant's death, it's similar date. If I put my picture in here, I'll die too, like Kobe Bryant. There. So I'm a die and I'm a testify to the sky because I've replaced Kobe Bryant. So Kobe Bryant had died the first, that is January, right? The 26th month of the 26th day of the first month of 2020. That was when Biden had won the election, right? Biden and Trump had went at it, but Biden had won. Okay, so you see what the number of posts is in line and at a line with the same death date of Kobe Bryant, right? 126, the year 2020. And our boy Oliver Tree has 126 posts. Okay, so it's crazy.
Bryant, le 26 janvier, qui était prédite dans Call of Duty
Okay, so Call of Duty now. Something referred to Call of Duty here. With some signs and signal.
et ce dessin animé.
Okay, yes, in Call of Duty, the helicopter went down the same way. Damn, that's fucked up.
It's Kobe Bryant. Help me.
See, they had made a cartoon about Kobe Bryant death right there. You know, I don't know which cartoon they had exposed his Kobe Bryant death in, but you know, it's some popular cartoon and it ties to Oliver Tree's death. Similar, very similar.
Avec Oliver est mort le youtubeur Gaspi. Et dans
Yes, that's the other famous guy, Gaspi. Let's see. Let's see that Gaspi guy.
Bryant, help me.
Hold on.
Avec Oliver
Hold on, it's coming.
est mort le youtubeur Gaspi.
Yes, YouTuber Gaspi also died. This is the other YouTuber guy I told you about with the red circle around his face. This is the guy, very popular YouTuber who had died. A lot of YouTubers have been died and losing their life, you know. I don't know what it is. And it's always the most famous one most of the time. It's the most famous one. Like we have failed to see Mr. Beast, you know, meet the same ordeal, which we hope he never does, because he seemed to be a good guy. Mr. Beast, shout out to Mr. Beast, but he should be careful because he's very popular and I don't want to imagine him have to be the next one or one of the next. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Mr. Beast. He prayed up and be careful out there, man. And I Show Speed. This should be a learning lesson for I Show Speed, the Kai Cenat, all those great number one streamers, YouTubers, and you know what I'm saying? Popular influencers, famous influencers. Let's get rid of colors.
Et dans son dernier court-métrage,
Okay, and in his latest short film, this is the other popular YouTuber, right? And this is his YouTube. This is the other famous YouTuber who had died, right? And this is his YouTube account or page, channel, right? He has 2.4 million views. Here. Where? Right here, right here. Right here. You know, he has 10 million views here. So he's doing extremely well. You know what I'm saying? Excellent.
hélicoptère, voiture
Burning cars and helicopters. What does that have to do with the number on his views?
en feu. Et un accident avec le
Okay, so there, 614, you know, body on the car. This guy knows exactly what he's saying, guys. Y'all should make sure to go check him out on Instagram, reality.revolt. Revolt is such a unique term. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I like it.
614 écrit sur la vitre.
Written on the shattered windscreen. So that's a number that was written on the shattered windscreen. Okay? Let us go back and see if we can make it out on the shattered windscreen. There it is. Yes, it is. There it is. There. They circled it. It is there. Right? There's marking 614. Okay? There's the 6. And there's the 14 right there. Right? No doubt about it.
La date exacte du crash et aussi
Exact date of the crash, and also, look, because it was the 6th of the 14, right? They crashed and died on June the 14th. Oh my goodness. Every number connects. Every number connects with the number of the famous YouTuber channel. Go look at his views on his last movie post. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. This guy is the best. Reality Revolt.
celle de l'anniversaire de Donald Trump.
And Donald Trump birthday, June the 14th. Oh my freaking God. Oh my goodness. Y'all know Donald Trump ain't no regular being. He ain't normal. He's a time traveler. Although I don't really believe in it, but I think we're being deceived. You know, because the devil, they play tricks. They will tell you that it's alien, but it's not. You know what I mean? Yeah, so be careful.
C'est aussi le jour où Ronaldo passe les 600
Cristiano Ronaldo, look at the number of followers he has. 666 million followers on Instagram. Okay, that's crazy. 666 million followers. That ain't normal.
166 millions d'abonnés.
Yeah.
Hélicoptère en gématria est égal à
In geometric equals 666. Okay? So with the Cristiano Ronaldo following the 666, right? In the helicopter thing, this is what it means.
666.
Helicopter 666. Sumerian. That's why I'm telling you, the World Cup is tied to this. Okay? Helicopters, every number means a letter, and every letter means a number. Now look at the term helicopter. Right? This is the number what H represents 48. Right? E equals 30. The L 72. The I 54. The C 18. The O 90. Right? P 96. T 120. The E represent 30, just like up here. Right? 30, 30. Sumerian. It's a Sumerian thing. Right? E and E is equal to 30. R is 108. And that's how you get 666. You know what I'm saying? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it all adds up to 666. I just did the math. Because see, 100 and then 258 we got on here. 350, 400 we got on here already. Now 500 we got on here. Right? This is 500 plus. And then this would bring it to 666. Okay? Do the math.
Oliver Tree, littéralement l'olivier.
Okay, Oliver Tree. Look at the name. I always telling y'all that names means a lot. Look at the names. Okay? And Oliver Tree is really an olive tree, I think he's about to say. You know, that is what it really represents. Oliver would be olive. You know, or would represent olive. That's why he was a pure human being who was soft and harmless. You know, he was really as an olive. You know, very blessed.
Est aussi égal à 666.
Wait, what was that? What was that? Hold on.
C'est aussi Ronaldo passe les 666 millions d'abonnés. Hélicoptère en gématria est égal à 660.
Okay, yeah, we've been through here, but there's a next Sumerian calculation we want to get.
6. Oliver Tree.
Oliver Tree, the olive tree, right? There, the olive tree.
Littéralement l'olivier.
L'olivier.
Est aussi égal à 660.
Oh, don't stop it. Right there. Olive tree. Look, when they do the math on olive tree, you get 666. Same way. Look, olive. O is 90, L is 72, I is 54. I'm going to do my name. Okay, leprosy. But there's no P. But there's P in helicopter. I'm going to do my name. Okay, so leprosy. Leprosy. But there's no S. We don't know the number for S. Maybe I could Google it. I'm gonna do my name and see what number comes up. So, olive tree equals 666.
66 en sumérien. Donc l'Alien Boy
He was
a
sacrificed.
été sacrifié dans un rituel codé.
Coded ritual, right? Because there's no ritual done without being coded, okay? Always remember that.
Pour l'industrie.
Y'all need to go over on his Instagram and follow reality.revolt. This guy unlocks every secret that's hidden.
Oliver Tree meurt dans un
Yeah, it starts over now, guys. So we're gonna have to end it here, okay? Hope you all enjoy and found the truth. Okay?